Yo, what's going on, y'all? Happy New Year's Eve, and I want to say happy birthday to my son. He's 13. It's been a long ride, boy. Uh, man, 13 years, goddamn. Ooh, that make me feel old. If anybody can't hear me, let me know now. We're gonna get started with the show. Happy birthday, Stefan. Happy New Year's to everyone. Hope y'all. I know you didn't enjoy your year, but hopefully you made the best of it. Hopefully you made the connections that you needed, and hopefully we can start this next year off even better. Because we definitely need more people on the ground. Definitely need more teachers, more leaders, healers, and more fighters. So, hope what you did in this year was worth it, and next year we can actually put shit together. I'm still working on a couple of things myself, the library included. That's going to be a lifetime. Something I'm going to be working on all my life, but the library is still there for everybody who want to ask, who want to come see it. Come on the east side, and you can walk in the building. So, library is still there. RBM still here. Care Party still here. Tour for the Poor still here. Actually, we got a giveaway going on my birthday, January 16th. That's 16 days from now. We're going to be doing a giveaway in Detroit, Michigan. So if you would like to donate to that, please donate to Tour for the Poor. Cash App, Tour for the Poor, PayPal, Unholy Rome 6, Venmo, Tour for the Poor. We're going to be doing food, coats, blankets, covers, and haircuts. I finally got my portable sink so I can wash people's hair because last time I was up there, it was a lot of the hair wasn't upkept. Of course, they're homeless. So I'm going to try to wash some hair. I know it's going to be so fucking cold, so I'm going to see if I can get permission to go inside of the building and wash hair. If not, then we're just going to have to put that on the back burner until spring. But it's good to see you too, Stacy. It's good to see you too. Street Cat, what's going on? How y'all been? I know I haven't been out here much. I had to get my schedules correct so I can actually stream because I gotta go to work right after this. Like I gotta go to work right after this. It's either I'm working here in this house or I'm working on East Warren on Balfour. So I gotta go right to work after this. So let's get started with these stories that we have been seeing. I know there's a lot of people scrambling and scraping. What P. Diddy said, I like when you scrambling, you scraping, daddy. You know what I'm saying? These conservatives, ever since the Epstein files have dropped, conservatives have been trying to get any story that they can to try to drown out what we found out in the Epstein files. That's even what happened in Michigan. And I'm going to be real, as somebody who was born and raised in Michigan all my life, there has been multiple stories. This isn't just something that's out of the blue. There has been multiple stories about white men on island kidnapping children. And I just did a video about this, about there's way too many children that's going missing for our government not to be involved. For our government to have surveillance in every corner, on the trains and the buses, hell, sometimes even inside your house, if they feel like you are a threat to the government, they will bug your home. So for them to have all of this technology, for them to see you in third person from bird's eye view and not know where these children are going, it just don't make any sense to me. Because if you can send me a ticket in the mail from when I was driving in California, you can send that to Detroit to my address. I'm pretty sure you know what these children are. So yes, Michigan has been grounds for kidnapping, just like California. It's right there on the border. Not only that, we have multiple islands around Michigan that people rent, buy, whatever. And yes, these are private owned islands. And for some reason, they always know these politicians and know all these powerful people, mayors, et cetera, et cetera. Yes, this is nothing new. Michigan has been, what's going on, Kim? Michigan has been the ground for kidnapping young children and women. Same with California, Las Vegas, and a lot of these border states like Texas. But yes, we have been seeing conservatives scrape and scramble and try to drown out what we have found out in the Epstein files, and they're trying to blame it on, look at these Somalians, look at these daycares, look at these, look at that, look at that. Like, look, am I going to say all daycares are good? No. We have seen children being abused in daycares. We have seen children being neglected. We have seen racism. We have seen people be being predators in these schools. I will give you that. But the majority of these daycares, they just daycare centers. And as a grown man, if I walk up to your home or your daycare where you are supposed to, protect children, teach and protect them. If I'm me, a almost 34-year-old man, got a camera saying, where's the kids? Let me see the kids. Where the kids at? Huh? Let me try to get in there. What are kids? What, y'all think I'm some kind of fucking creep? Like, what is this nigga doing here? Why you want to see the kids? Do your son go here? Do your daughter, is your kids in this daycare? Well, no, I can't let you in to see other people's children. Are you? What? Oh, there's fraud. There's fraud going on. Okay, if there's fraud going on, show me the documentation, because you can't just say fraud, because fraud comes with a lot of fucking evidence. You gotta say, if you say fraud, that means that they are already convicted or already being investigated. So where's the fraud with these daycare centers? Let's tell the truth. Conservative white people and some black coons have been on TikTok for the last month or so telling us that they don't care what's in the Jeffrey Epstein files. They don't care that these young women, children, was getting molested and taken advantage of and thrown to whoever knows fuck where, right? Megyn Kelly has doubled down on her stance, calling these children young women and saying that she don't care that these people that these children have been drugged through the ringer, right? So now they want to tell us that they care about, more likely, some Somalian kids, black African-American kids being taken advantage of, when they don't even care about the white children. Because let's keep it real. Jeffrey Epstein, Donald Trump, Sarah, Matt Gaetz, they have a type. It's their daughters. Their daughters are their types. So now, you care about black and brown children when you don't even care about the white children that was getting molested by the people that you elected. They just came out yesterday and said Matt Gaetz raped a woman raped the child while he was in Congress. Why isn't that the big story? Why isn't that on the news across the fucking board? I wonder why. You motherfuckers don't give a shit about kids, because if you did, we would have free lunch, we would have transportation, we would have, better schooling. We would have fraternity leave. That way, children don't have to spend most of their days not with their with the daycare and not with their mother, not with the father. We should have maternity leave for the fathers and the mothers, but you don't want that. So how can you tell me that you care about these kids? There's fraud going on. Somebody is taking advantage of these kids, or maybe it's not kids in this building at all. They just running some Ponzi scheme. And let's be real. It ain't hard to get into a daycare. If you would ever went like this, you want to know what an investigator would have done? You want to know what a real journalist would have done, you fucking cracker? I would have went in there with my fucking son or my grandson and said, hey, I want to sign up my grandson for daycare. How hard was that, you fucking cracker? You are trying to get these people killed, and you know your words can kill people because it has done it before. It has done it before. It harms people. Look, did y'all not learn from fucking what's the other fucking cracker name? With the Pizzagate, Alex fucking fuck. I know exactly who y'all know I'm talking about. Oh, there's Pizzagate and there's children under the fucking. Y'all didn't learn. Y'all didn't learn. So now what's gonna happen? Y'all running back for Trump. Y'all trying to save Trump image. But in the end, when these people sue your asses, when they sue your asses, it's gonna be so fucking beautiful. You thought that they was getting $200 million from no, they about to take y'all to the fucking bank, nigga. Alex Jones, that's the fucking cracker. They didn't learn from Alex Jones. They didn't learn from Alex Jones from involving these children in their political bullshit. And he's still paying back. Don't he owe like billions of fucking dollars from that shit? Did y'all not remember? Do y'all not remember? So instead of trying to wipe Trump ass like the human bidet that you are, how about you man up and call him out for the fucking pervert, for the pedophile, for the rapist that he is? And it's not like we don't have evidence of Trump being a fucking greasy ass old man. He's a greasy old man. Who in their right mind will open up a fucking beauty pageant I always thought that shit was weird in the first fucking place. Who's sitting here judging children about their looks and asking them what you want to be when I grow up? I want to be a doctor. No, you're going to be sex trafficked. That's what you're going to be. Just like the majority of those children, sex trafficked, taken advantage of. And where they at when they get older? On drugs, fucked up, in the middle of the streets. Oh, I used to be Miss Teen blah, blah, blah. And now look at you, Miss Teen fentanyl, because of the systems that fucked you up. And the powerful people, I don't blame you. The powerful people fucked you up. But don't sit here and act like Trump is an innocent man. He would never. You don't know this. You don't know these people personally. You got a parasocial relationship with him. And you think that you look at him like how the Beehive look at Beyonce. You look at him like how kinfolk look at Kendrick Lamar. You don't look at him like a leader. You look at him like a celebrity, and you are trying to save his image. But you can't save his image. The empire is crumbling. And the last ones who actually are paying attention to it is the ones who claim they're into politics the most. Your empire is crumbling. NATO is a paper tiger. China has taken over. You can't go nowhere. They are banning us from traveling. I'm not talking about just America, because yes, America has banned you from traveling to countries like the DPRK, et cetera, et cetera. No, countries are banning American citizens. We're going to be stuck in the middle of this bitch while everything goes down. And everybody who says that they are into politics is not paying attention to what's really going on. Everybody is in their motherfucking in their own little political bubbles and not paying attention to what's going on in the fucking real world. So to all you crackers and conservatives who feel some type of way about, oh, well, this is fraud and protect the children, shut the fuck up. You know what you should do? You should protect the children from the 71% of white men that is fucking rapists in America. You should protect your children from their dads and their uncles and their cousins that take advantage of them. And they come to you and they tell you and you still don't believe them. There's fucking TikTok. There's a trend that went on TikTok with conservative white men explaining to us that rape was a form of discipline from their fathers. So don't tell us that you care about these children when you don't even care about the children in your own home, and half of y'all are pedophiles your damn self. Half of y'all are pedophiles your damn self. And I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn what y'all got to say about my people, because I know what y'all say about y'all people. I know how y'all feel about y'all people. But don't sit here and pretend that you give a fuck about these kids. You don't give a fuck about them being born. You don't give a fuck about them, their future. You don't give a fuck about setting up a safety net for them. How can you tell me you care about children, but you have done everything to make sure that they don't have a fucking future? That they don't have laws that protect them. The same daughters that y'all say that y'all love, y'all vote against their interest. You don't give a damn about kids. You give a fuck about your political affiliation, and you give a fuck about being seen by what you truly are, a fucking sick individual. Because that's all this is a ploy to get your fucking eyes off of the Epstein files. They keep doing this over and over. We just bombed Nigeria. For what? For ISIS? ISIS? I think y'all got the wrong continent. I think y'all got ISIS? Huh. Are we going to war with Venezuela? For what? For what? Oh, to protect Christians and stop the fentanyl. Yeah, the fentanyl. Fentanyl? Venezuela don't produce fentanyl. What are you talking about? Oh, yeah, we want to take the oil. Okay, well, say that, you bitch ass nigga. Say that. Because it ain't like we didn't. Don't lie to us, bro. Don't lie to us. This is what get people so pissed off at the system that you're going to sit here and lie to me in front of my fucking face when I know that you look at that stupid ass face you making. I know when I caught you in a lie. I know when you're lying. Look at this stupid ass face that you're making. You telling me you're going over there to bomb people to save people. And what fucking reality is that? Okay, I'm gonna kill these people to save them from themselves. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's the same shit that Israel does, don't it? With the Hannibal directive. Oh, we gotta kill the fucking people because what? Because they're gonna come back and tell you how Hamas didn't rape them. They're gonna come back and tell you how everything was really fine until y'all bombed us, your hostages. This is all projection. We all know America is one of the biggest producers of any drug. We know American government wants you guys on drugs because if you wasn't on drugs, you guys will fucking revolt. Every day you wake up, you got to take some medicine. You got to take your meds. You got to take a Xanax. You got to take a Percocet. You got to snort a bump. You got to do a blunt. You got to take a shot because you can't cope with the fact that your life fucking sucks, nigga. Early in the morning, you wake up, you get your kids ready for fucking school. You get ready for work. You get off work. You go get your kids from school. If they're not already home from school, you cook. You eat. You sleep. And you wake up and do that all over again. You can't cope with the fact that your life just fucking sucks, so you have to do it on drugs. And they know if there was a takeaway drugs. They know if there was a war on drugs, not only would it create a black market that would be good for, hustlers, but yeah. You think, motherfucker, like, yeah, we're going to see all these motherfuckers talking about, oh, I'm not on drugs. Yeah, okay, whatever. You on drugs, you just don't know it. Take away that bitch coffee. Take away that nigga coffee. Take away his sugar. Oh, you didn't know those drugs too? You didn't know that the U.S. wants you on those type of drugs too? You think that we just overthrowing countries just for motherfucking coca leaves? No. We overthrew a motherfucking island for bananas, my nigga. We would do it for anything. It don't matter. If we want it, we taking it. Bananas, my nigga. If America was smart, they would just legalize all the fucking drugs and just tax it and make it to where we have to go to them to get it. You're not going to stop people from being on drugs. Drug addicts are passed down. They are passed down. If your mother was addicted to something, more likely you was born addicted to that motherfucker. If you were a crack baby, if your mama was a crackhead, you were a crack baby to the point that they had to put you on drugs in order to stay alive and keep your heart beating when you were first born. You are born with the addictions that your parents had. You're not going to get that out of people. It's way too late for that. We can't go hard on it like China did because you have pumped people so full of drugs that they need it in order to survive. What is that? 60% of the workforce is alcoholics? Alcoholics, the only drug that you can damn near die from a withdrawal, from trying to stop it, trying to stop drinking, and you kill yourself. And that's what the government pushes on us. You can't go to a fucking corner. You can't ride your fucking freeway. You can't even watch the fucking news or the TV without them pushing drugs on you or your children. And you want me to believe that it's people in Venezuela that want Americans on drugs? Why? What is their goal? That is South America. Are we? Is that not? Why would they want us on drugs? Why would people in South America want people in North America on drugs? It don't make any sense. How do they benefit? How do everyday people of Venezuela benefit? Benefits from us being on fentanyl when they don't produce fentanyl and they don't sell fentanyl. So how do everyday people? It don't make any sense. So tell the truth, Trump. Tell the truth. We want the oil. They kicked our companies out. They nationalized their goods, and we don't like it because we some fucking capitalist pigs. We don't fucking like it. They kicked us out. They did the same shit in Asia. They did the same shit in Asia. Why do you think China goes so hard? The U.S. and the West have pushed drugs on most of these motherfuckers. Most of these countries. Those are the people that benefit pharmaceutical companies. I don't see nobody that's a regular citizen of Venezuela, a part of the fucking pharmaceutical companies that need you hooked on drugs in order to make their motherfucking bank. They told you that Vicodin wasn't addictive, my nigga. You got to be kidding me if you sitting here taking up for America after these motherfuckers told you that Vicodin wasn't addictive, and now look at your motherfucking mama. Look at your motherfucking mama. Look at your aunties. They can't go a day without these fucking pills. They told them marijuana was bad their whole life and got them hooked on something that's worse. They lied to you about Vicodin. They lied to you about fucking Seroquel. They lied to you about Opana. They lied to you about all these drugs, and now they're telling you the truth about where the fuck the other narcotics are coming from. Oh, China is pushing fentanyl. China don't need you. China don't need you, motherfuckers, bro. I'm telling you, they're gone. I doubt that we are even close to what they have accomplished. They don't need us on drugs. They don't have to have us on drugs. They told us they will work with us, but it seemed like we don't want to, you know. Happy birthday, Stefan. Yeah, thank you for that. I'm gonna tell him that you said happy birthday, Ellen. Thank you. It's my son's birthday. If you guys don't know, if you want to, you can donate to him. But if you don't want to, you can donate to the homeless. We're doing a giveaway on my birthday. That's in 16 days. That's me and my sons, both Capricorns. Tour for the Poor, Cash App, Tour for the Poor, PayPal, Unholy Rome 6, Venmo, Tour for the Poor. I got a whole bunch of coats. Hold on, while I'm here. Let me show y'all what I got so far. Well, a little bit. But it's just a handful that I could grab. Some nice coats, nice jackets. But it's like two more of those handfuls in there. going to have food, haircuts, blankets, covers, and music. Good ass time. If y'all are in Michigan, let me know. We can hook up January 16th. Be there. If you are in Michigan, Detroit, Metro Detroit area, let me know. We can hook up and get the show on the road. I'm thinking about doing a speech this time. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a speech. But thank you to everybody who had donated so far. I still got 2 people that I still haven't donated. I got to make a whole nother thing. I'm gonna make sure I thank you guys. If you are watching this, thank you so far. But yes, let's see. This is TikTok, Twitter. Yeah. So conservatives are only up in arms because we are calling their people out for what they is. And, oh, what about Democrats? Look, my nigga, I'm not a Democrat. I am not a Democrat. All of these people, every single one of them are evil. Every single one of them are sick. And it's funny how we get people saying, David, thank you for the $35. Avery, thank you for the $35. Damn, y'all sent that at the same fucking time. What is the chances of that? That was crazy. Maybe I should have played the lottery. Thank y'all. But damn, what the fuck was I saying? Let's move on to this next story, y'all. Because that's what it is. All of these people are evil. I'm not picking sides. Obama, he got some shit that Obama got some shit on his jacket. I know that. Hillary Clinton is just as guilty as her husband. Can you say that? Can you say Melania Trump is just as guilty as her husband? What's her name? Is it Melania? Is that the right one? I don't pay attention to her like that. I don't pay attention to her like that. I was kind of mad. The only reason why I took up for the first lady back in the days is because she was a sex worker. I was like, that's not a reason not to like her. That's not a good reason not to like her. A good reason not to like her is that she's with a pedophile. That's it. I don't care too much. She's with a racist pedophile. And just like other white women, they like to say, oh, when I was on him, he was so sexist, he was so racist, he was so homophobic. You was too, bitch. How the fuck you let how you let a white racist man stick his penis in you and you don't think that you feel the same way? I think that you probably worse. You let him get away with this shit. So yeah, nobody is a damsel in distress in capitalism to me. And black people don't even get off. Black people don't even get off. Nobody is a damsel in distress in the middle of the empire. Your job is to bring down the empire. I'm not about to sit here and say, whoa, it's me. Oh my God, I couldn't do it. Why? I never. Man, fuck this place. Burn this bitch down. If you feel like these motherfuckers are evil, do something about it, right? And don't just be picking sides. Well, Democrats said this and Republicans said that. All y'all are fucking horrible people. And for the simple fact that you are choosing sides on some shit like pedophilia, it just really shows who you truly are. But let's get into, hold on, matter of fact, let me scroll down a little bit. Make sure I find this story. I see a couple of stories. Hold on. I wanted to talk about the Erika, I almost said Erika Trump, Erika Vance. Erika, oh, that's funny. That's funny, Erika Trump. Why do that sound familiar? Why do that sound familiar? Is it Erika Trump? Okay. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me share this. So Erika is obviously Erika. Oh, Eric. Oh yeah. Okay. I be forgetting about these people. This is so crazy. I'm getting old. I really don't pay attention to these motherfuckers, bro. They ain't nothing but mouthpieces. But let's share this.
I don't drink. I find it unproductive.
Own up to your bullshit. Yeah,
Stop.
Hold on. Can y'all hear that? Can y'all hear this? I can't hear this for some reason. Happy New Year's, y'all. Get along, Dowie.
I never dated here because I saw.
You can hear it? Okay, well, as long as y'all can hear it, okay. I'll play it again. But she's a freaking liar. Erika is a money maker, but that bitch a liar.
I don't drink. I find it unproductive.
Own up to your bullshit. Yeah,
Stop.
Damn, don't you look foolish.
I never dated here because I saw vicariously through my roommate how terrible it was. Stop.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Stop.
Now, there's multiple stories on this. I wish I can find. I'm trying to stroll through my TikToks and look for this, but there's multiple stories of this woman being caught up lying. You know, none of her stories make sense. And where am I going with this? Is Erika Trump the best looking white woman? No, not even close. There's some beautiful white women out there, very intelligent white women that that's very beautiful, very attractive. Is she the best looking one? No. But to be a honeypot, you don't have to be the best looking one. You can just have to be convincing enough, especially to somebody who's ugly as Charlie Kirk. Let's keep it real. Charlie Kirk has an abnormal head. His forehead looked like his mother used to drink with him. It's like his face is small, but his head it's like it's not proportioned right. Like God just threw him and just said, fuck it, life. But there's honeypots for men like this. Like, this is nothing new. I have been thrown honeypots have been thrown my way. Also, liberal women, conservative women, they're fucking hot compared to what I am. And if I wasn't a whore, if I didn't have sex as much as I did back in the days, I would easily fall for it. I would easily fall for it. And that's why a lot of men fall for it nowadays, because they're in this lonely epidemic, but really they're just fucking lames. Really, you know what I'm saying? They blame you for why they can't get pussy and whatnot. But Charlie Kirk is one of those ugly incel, just, I don't know how he got this girl type of dude. And this woman has been an actor. She has been on reality TV shows. She has multiple boyfriends. I think she was engaged before she was even with Charlie Kirk. A year before she was with Charlie Kirk. And it makes sense because, what she said that one time. She said, yes, they make fun of my husband. What I'm really mad about is people being mean to Israel. Oh, yeah. Nigga, Israel was like, hey, keep an eye on that motherfucker. Make sure he don't stroll too far away. You know what I'm saying? Keep him, put that pussy on him. Give him some head. Make sure he pledge allegiance to us, because that's what pussy do to a lot of men. Pussy can be the height of a man's life or the downfall of a man's life, and he don't even know it. The government know what to do with it, but you don't know what to do with it. And let's be real, sex has been used, for assassination attempts and all kinds of shit. We can go back to Fidel Castro. When they used to send women over there to try to freak him out, he'd be like, I'm Fidel Castro, baby. They'd be like, oh, you Fidel Castro. But it's not far-fetched. Pussy can be used as a weapon. And ugly man like Charlie Kirk would definitely fall for that shit. I can see Charlie Kirk falling for it because the head of the FBI has fell for it. Look at this nigga. Look at Cash Patel. Imagine this nigga on top of you. You telling me his fine ass Middle Eastern wife really Hold on, let me get my shit together. Oh my God, bro. Y'all can't tell me these women aren't here to use their vaginas as weapons for the government, to make sure that these men stay politically aligned. Because the minute that Charlie Kirk said, I lost a Jewish investor, I'm getting ready to dip from Israel and all this and that, blah, blah. No, granted, he was still a racist, bigoted asshole, but he still stood on some principles that he felt like was important to him. And as soon as news was coming out that he wanted to, step back from Israel and he was losing Jewish support, he gets assassinated. He gets assassinated, and his wife said, well, after he was assassinated, did y'all plan this? And I know what y'all gonna say, but white people, I'm pretty sure I got a majority white audience. Don't act like y'all don't know a family member that tried to take y'all out for some insurance money. Don't act like you don't know a motherfucker who tried to take a nigga out for insurance money. Because imagine how much insurance was on Charlie Kirk. They are rolling in the dough. Not only that, on top of the insurance, the GoFundMe's, Charlie Kirk, excuse me, it's just like, let's say the Tupac and Biggie situation, where if he was to leave Turning Point and make his own thing without, their bullshit, that would have been detrimental to the government, because he's a mouthpiece for the government, and they can't have him going willy-nilly. They can't have, they give you a strip for a reason, right? But the moment that Tupac, Biggie said, hey, I want to start my own shit, bow, 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 bow. That's the only way I can put it. That's the only way I can really put it. Because the moment he said, hey, fuck this shit, I'm out. And she's over there back with the same people that he wanted to break from, saying, oh, yes, people are mean about my husband, but what I really hate, what really gets under my skin is people being mean to Israeli and mean about Israel. If my woman, I've been with my woman, almost 7 years, bro. If Cheryl ever said some shit like that, yes, they might have killed Rome, but what I'm really mad about is people being mad. No, you stay mad about that. I don't give a fuck about Israel. I don't give a fuck about Israel. And then what's so crazy, they set up a podium, the same podium this dude got shot at, and say you can take pictures here, like it's a fucking tourist attraction, like it's the motherfucking Plymouth Rock. What the fuck is this? This is crazy. That's some shit that I would do for my enemies. Like, yeah, I got his head right here. I kept an ear. You know what I'm saying? I kept some teeth. But yeah, rest of them disintegrated. You gone. Not my fucking friend. And don't get me wrong, I know there's some Africans out there, some black people out there who be having them funerals where you see a nigga standing up or smoking a blunt or some shit like that. But we not imitating the drive-by that he got killed in. What the fuck? Good to see you too, Mark. They got rid of Charlie Body, no Optos. Yeah, because they're gonna be like, hold on. First of all, I don't know about you guys, but I have been shooting a couple of, I've been shooting for a little bit for like most of my life. I know that's not that rifle. The bullet that they said, the type of rifle that they had shot that man with would have took his big ass head clean the fuck off. So I don't know what they actually shot him with. What was, I've seen some people's heads get blown off in real life, and it's just like, man, he's not even really a mile away. Like that bullet should have took off, like decapitated him, but whatever. I'm just a guy who shoot guns all my motherfucking life. What the fuck I know? What's a conservative? A cracker. A cracker. Maybe a black cracker. You might see a couple of black crackers out here talking about, they want to go back. They want segregation and all this other bullshit. They want Christ in school, but don't give a fuck about. Yeah. Conservatives are hypocrites. They are hypocrites, and they are in a danger to progress and really any type of progression in this fucking country. It don't really got to be motherfucking motherfucker. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. Where the fuck is this thing? I was gonna talk about Jasmine Crockett, but I don't really care about Jasmine Crockett, bro. Like, I'm never gonna vote Democrat. I'm never gonna tell you guys to vote Democrat. So it's like it don't make any sense for me to talk about her. Everybody that's educated enough know that she is a shill for Israel. Know that even though she don't take AIPAC money, she still take corporate money. And let's not act like there's not backdoor deals with these Israeli groups like J Street, et cetera, et cetera. So I really don't care to talk too much about her. She is not that smart of a woman. Every time she's confronted, she seems like she's, she don't know where she's at. She don't know how to answer these questions, especially when she said, well, we've been an ally to Israel long before I was born. We're gonna be an ally after I'm dead. That don't answer the question, motherfucker. That do not answer the question. When she said, "Oh well, we need migrants in here because we tired of picking the cotton," I said, "Oh, this bitch gotta go." I don't even want to hear it. I don't even want to hear it. We tired of picking the cotton. You ain't picked cotton a day in your motherfucking life. Let's be real. Yes, black people can be enslaved through the prison industrial complex, but Jasmine Crockett, you have never. You probably got more niggas locked up than what the fuck you talk about now. Ron, why do you think the left? Why do you think the right is now radicalized on the left? The right is not radicalized. If the right was radicalized, they would be calling for an overhaul in the government. They're only radicalized on certain things that make them mad, like imaginary things, like children in daycares, or fraud in daycares, or Sandy Hook. They radicalize when it comes to black people. They radicalize when it comes to poor people, people of color in their country. They're not radicalized when it comes to healthcare. They're not radicalized when it comes to transportation. They're not even radicalized about their own children. They don't care about their children. They vote against their children. That's not being radical. Being a radical is rebellion. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my nigga Nick. Hell yeah, I had to do this because I got work. I'm like, all right, I had to switch my whole work schedule over so I can go live every day from 10 to 12, and I can go to work after. But yeah, you're not radical. Being radical is rebellious. You're not rebellious. You're trying to get people into the government. You know what I'm saying? They're not draining a swamp when most of their fucking leaders that they advocate for are literal pedophiles who target our children. They target our children through the government. And what do we get from these people? Every day I have one on TikTok from when the Jeffrey Epstein files have dropped, and every conservative with a platform on Twitter to TikTok has told us how much they don't give a fuck about those children that got raped in the Epstein files. That's not radical. That's not radical. They're not fighting for you or me. They're fighting for Trump. They're fighting for Matt Gaetz. They're fighting for their people to stay in positions of power because it makes them feel like they are one. And this is why white people get so mad when we speak on the government, when we speak on the system as a whole. They feel like they are one with the system, so they get mad. When we say the system isn't working, it's racist, it's systemic racism, it's this, it's that, blah, blah. Well, I never did this. I never had slaves. I never did this. Nigga, who the fuck talking about you then? You never did this, you never did that. You're not racist, so why the fuck is you butting in? But the thing is, you are racist. You do these things. You do agree with slavery. If you was to tell the fucking right in America that we should abolish prisons because they practice chattel slavery, they would look at you crazy and they'd be like, where are we going to get our free labor from? Hell no, we're not about. What about the criminals? Okay, we'll lock up the president. Don't lock up a nigga for having weed on him. Don't lock up a nigga for snorting a couple of bumps. Lock up a nigga for fucking a child. Oh no, not those criminals. Those criminals, the brown ones, the ones that came in illegally. On illegal land? The right ain't even radicalized to the point that they can't even accept the fact that this isn't their fucking land. Right now, the right is trying to kick out every black person of color or anybody that has a tan. That's not radical. They're just idiots with a large platform and a larger mouth. Because if they was radical, they would be class conscious. You wouldn't have them going and signing up for ICE, the police, National Guard, military. That's not radical. That's the biggest bootlicking shit that I ever seen in my motherfucking life. They would die and protect that power. You don't think that's radical? No, that's not radical. No, that's bootlicking. That's bootlicking. And I hate the way we take these words and just use them to anything, right? Because if that's the case, we should start calling them woke, right? We should start calling conservatives woke then, right? They're woke. They're fighting against the government. They're fighting against the people. For who? They're fighting against this side of the government for that side of the government. They're not fighting the government as a whole for the working class people. They just want their people in power. That's not radical. That's bootlicking. Man, I don't like. That's one thing. Like people always gonna miss me with is this undocumented to illegal to legal to. I don't give a. I practice in land back. Like I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. I think we should get a land back to the natives of this land, to Mexico. Mexico should get Texas, California, Arizona, Cali. Yes, I think they should get their fucking land back. I think we should get a north back to the natives. Yes, I believe in land back. So all of this legal, illegal, all you motherfuckers are illegal. All you motherfuckers are undocumented immigrants in my motherfucking eyes. Because who gives you the right to make somebody legal on land that's not yours? Land that's not yours. How can you make somebody legal on land that's not yours, my nigga? I can go in your house and turn off your lights and turn up your fucking thermostat to 90. Flop my ass on your fucking couch, smoke a blunt and watch your TV and say, well, I'm stronger than you. I beat your ass and I got a gun. Ain't shit you can do about it. It's my house now. Nigga, please, burn this bitch down. Burn it down. You want it? Yo, go ahead, relax, sir. Go ahead, yo. Lock all the doors, burn this bitch down. That's how the fuck I feel about that immigrant bullshit. Y'all got me fucked up. I don't care. Everybody's a goddamn immigrant. Every fucking body is an immigrant. I don't get into diaspora wars because everybody is from Africa. But that nigga said, have y'all ever seen Boys in the Hood? Y'all ever seen Boys in the Hood? That nigga said, I ain't from Africa, I'm from Cucamonga. Compton, nigga. That nigga said, I said you from Africa, nigga. Nigga said, I ain't from Africa. Nigga said, bitch. That's how the fuck I feel. You get on my face with that bullshit. Get out of my face with that bullshit. And tell everybody do a DNA test, shut the fuck up about what's legal and where the fuck you from. Because if we was do a DNA test, a lot of you motherfuckers have found out that you ain't from nowhere, but from a bunch of fucking people that was into incest. That's where you from. That's where you're from. You're from an ancestral fucking household. That's where you're from, motherfucker. Don't talk about no legal, what's legal and what's not legal, nigga. Let's talk about how the fuck your uncle fucking your goddamn mama. Is that legal? No. It's illegal in most states, bitch. So shut the fuck up. And then look at this motherfucker right here. Look at this motherfucker right here. Like, I gotta do my own research. I can't keep trusting these screenshots and stuff like that, but they did somewhat of some investigation. Said Ben Shapiro lost 30,000 YouTube subscribers over the past 30 days, averaging lost 1,000 per day, 10,000 per week. Now, that's a good thing, but those numbers need to get up. Those numbers need to get up. But the thing is, these are the conservatives who are tired of Israel, right? So let's not act like him losing. I've seen a couple of leftists on here, celebrating this, but this isn't people who are being radicalized to go to the left of them. These are people being radicalized to go to the right of him. Like the people who might support, damn it, what's that fucking, the Mexican cracker? Nick Fuentes, I can't pronounce his last name. Those are the people that Ben Shapiro is losing. So they're not moving to the left. I know people will love that, but no, those are the people who don't think Ben Shapiro are right enough. They don't think he's racist enough. So it's a good thing, but it's a bad thing because they're moving further to the right. They're moving way further to the right. And, what was these Democrats saying? Oh, we need to find a way to reach these young men. We need to find a way to reach these young men. We have been telling you guys how to reach these motherfuckers for generations now. The thing is, you don't want to go out there and get your hands dirty. You don't want to go out and talk to the peasants. You don't want to go out there and talk, because let's be real, man. I talk to conservative, man. Do they hide their racism when they talk to me? Of course they do, because I will smack you in your fucking mouth. But some of them sit there and learn. Not all, but some of them will actually sit there and learn. Like if I had to teach a redneck about his own fucking history, he was like, oh shit. Yeah, rednecks were communists. Yeah, where the fuck you think y'all got a redneck from? This is the working class, nigga. We went to war with Ford, the unions, all that shit. Like what are we talking about? We died for the weekend. It was black people, white people, Asian people, all here fighting for the better of our environment, and they brainwash you into believing redneck is some patriotic, boot-licking, dick-sucking, government-loving, you know what I'm saying, conservative flag-waving motherfucker, when it was the complete opposite. You have been tricked, just like my people have been tricked. With the Bloods, the Crips, GDs, Vice Lords, we was here to police our own fucking neighborhoods. And I'm going to say this till I die, nigga. Folks going to stay up. I don't give a fuck what y'all say about me. You know what I'm saying? Folks gonna stay up. 7-4 to the world blow. But motherfucker, we was only a gang to protect our own neighborhood. We was only a group to police our own neighborhoods. And when they start to put crack, money, other drugs, women in our ways and shit like that, yeah, we broke up and we started to kill each other for colors, money, and territory that we don't even own. We have been tricked just like you have been tricked. But my nigga, you have to look in the mirror and say, goddamn. Yeah, I'm kind of dumb. I can't believe I fell for that. And that's okay. It's okay to admit that because anybody can be propagandized. Anybody can be propagandized, man. Look at Nick. Nick used to be a fucking Barack Obama supporter. Now this nigga probably want his hand on a spike. So everybody can be propagandized, but what do you do when you realize that you are? You take yourself back. You learn, you educate yourself. You don't go back and to believe, well, that's just what we do. No, it ain't what you do. It ain't what you do. I looked in the mirror. Our problem is the black middle class and the rich. There is no such thing as a black middle class. These people are in debt. There is no middle class. There is no white middle class. There is no black middle class. I stay in West Bloomfield, where there's a lot of rich people, but these people are just in debt. They owe their home. They owe their entire lives to the banks. There is no such thing as a middle class. You have the peasants and you have the elite. There's nothing in between us. There's nothing in between us. If these rich people are only a paycheck away from being homeless like me, and there's nothing in between us, there's no middle class. There's no middle class. Middle class used to have banks that will loan them, you know what I'm saying, certain things to help them get back on their feet, help them start businesses and shit like that. You don't have that anymore. Where's the banks for the middle class people? To keep you up. Where's the people who's helping people with their mortgages? Oh, you instead of 25-year mortgage, I can give you a 50-year mortgage. I'm already 50 years old. So yeah, let me get a 50-year mortgage. I've been staying in the house 50 years. Let me get a 50-year mortgage. And my kids won't even fucking inherit this house. There is no middle class, my nigga. Your kids don't even inherit houses no more. Yeah, they might not be starving, but they ain't eating as well as they want you to believe. You don't think that they are propagandizing you to believe that they got it? You don't think that they are following some type of hustle culture that keep you in this fucking individual mindset to where I gotta go get it, I gotta go get it, I gotta go get it, I gotta go get it. The whole time, they are cash poor, my nigga. And there's a lot of more things than being, you know, like, yes, some people have houses over their head, some people have this, and that, blah, blah. But man, it's not going to take much for these people to be right there on the ground with you. I'm telling you. Every time I think about California, and shout out to Michelle, she a comedian out there in California. I met with that dude that I said was a millionaire. He was like, I used to be a millionaire until 2008. I used to be a millionaire. I had millions of dollars. And people was like, nigga, shut up. But I was like, man, what's your name? And I looked that nigga up. That shit said $2.5 million on his name still. They ain't even updated this nigga on the fucking streets. So yes, you can go from this to this very quick because there is no safety nets. There is no safety nets for the middle or the poor. So you know what happens when the poor get poor? Bow! I'm telling you, I ain't staying here for longer. Let me get homeless. It's over. Hey, it's either this. It's either this. No. I'm going on some drugs. I'm taking myself up out this motherfucker because ain't nothing else for me. Ain't nothing else here for me. I can't even sleep on the fucking bench. Y'all done put a fucking pole in the middle of the bitch. I can't even sleep at the fucking park. Y'all done knocked them bitches down. The shelters are full. Oh, I can't get Section 8 no more. I can't get this. I can't get and y'all wonder why these motherfuckers be on drugs. Why are so many homeless people on drugs? Why are you so stupid? Motherfucker, you got a house and you on drugs. If I was homeless, I would be doing the fit fold. Nigga, I'm telling you what. I'll be looking like Justin Bieber up here, boy. Think I'm playing. Like anything convenience my life and I go homeless. I'm going to kill. Where do I get fit and all that? No, I don't want the Venezuela shit. Give me the Chinese shit. Yeah. Oh shit, man. I was just telling my girlfriend that. I was like, man, my girlfriend just beat cancer. She had got back surgery and shit like that. I was like, you call me strong, but I'm gonna tell you the truth. If I would have caught cancer, I would have killed myself. And I'm not even fucking lying. I am not that strong. I am waiting for that day. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Whew, okay. Back at it. If you don't know, today is my son's birthday. Today is my son's birthday. If you guys can, please donate to that little nigga. If not, you can donate to the homeless. We're doing a giveaway on my birthday, January 16th, 16 days from now. We're going to be doing a giveaway on January 16th. It's going to be coats, covers, blankets, food, haircuts. If you can, please donate to Tour for the Poor. Cash App Tour for the Poor. I don't know why I keep saying it. Venmo, Unholy Rome, Tour for the Poor, and Venmo, Tour for the Poor, PayPal, Unholy Rome 6. Thank you to everybody who did donate so far. I appreciate that. Yeah, his name is Stefan. I got his name from I don't know if you guys watch Family Matters. I mean that was called Family Matters. Well, Steve Urkel, when he go into the time machine and he turned into Stefan, that's where I got his name from. I had that name set since I was like 7 years old. I was like, I'm gonna name my son that. And that's exactly what I did. It's bad. Let's move on to this next story, y'all. Oh man, oh my God. It's been a funny little thing. Man. The empire is crumbling and people are scrambling, man. They don't know what to do. Oh my God, our fucking propaganda isn't working anymore. What are we gonna do? Tell the fucking truth. Tell the fucking truth. Oh, you scared of the truth. Motherfuckers scared of the truth. They be like, no, I don't want to live in reality. Fuck this shit. Yeah, reality is a harsh thing to live up under, you know. But hey, we gotta live up under it. I gotta go every day knowing that, hey, today I might not eat. Hell, I might not even drink nothing but water. Shit's so crazy. Where the fuck is my story? Sit on here. Excuse me, y'all. I really need to get this shit set up. Okay, here we go. Boeing just got a new contract with the government, y'all. And it's so funny that, you know, it's for Israel of all places. Boeing awarded $8.6 billion contract by Pentagon for 25 F-15 jets for Israel. You know, they can really like end homelessness, battle hunger, you know, fix the schools, the roads, transportation, any of those things. Besides, give our money to Israel. People have been asking for the basics, And this is why I don't understand why we're not in the streets right now. People have been begging for the basics. That's not even going to cost as much as those F-15s. And what we get, lip service, and I'll try next time. And then when it's time for them to actually try, they give all your money to Israel. How much money have we given to Israel so far? Hamas is still alive. The Communist Party in Gaza is still alive and running. All of their opposition is still alive and ticking, and we still are giving them billions of dollars. Have we not said to ourselves, like, maybe they just failed? Maybe they failed the operations. Maybe they failed. And you guys think that if you can't take out Hamas, if you can't take out the Communist Party there, if you can't take out resistant parties, you're not going to win a war with Lebanon. You're not going to win a war with Iran. You're not going to win a war with Iraq. You're not. Oh, yeah. Till Charlie Mack, I said, what up? I'm going to call him later on. We love you too. Yeah, we're not going to win this war, but we have no choice. We have no choice. Like, it has to happen. The empire is falling, and they don't know how to react. They don't know what to do. They are losing power. They are losing. You'll be surprised how much power America is actually losing around the world. And this is one of the real reasons why we have bombed Nigeria. It wasn't to protect Christians. It's because Burkina Faso is our next target. And we're going to go on them for the French, like we went into Palestine for Israel. Nigeria isn't to target. Burkina Faso is. And those surrounding countries that overthrew capitalism and installed their, their leaders. Those are the targets. Because ain't no way you give a fuck about Christians. The same man that said, there's nothing I can do to go to heaven. You think he give a fuck about Christians? On the other side of the fucking world, when you got Christians starving here, like, don't give me lip service. Give me the fucking truth, my nigga. Why you going over there? Oh, because they kicked y'all people out. They kicked out the, the U.S. Soldiers and the French soldiers. Yes, that's why you mad. They nationalized their goods. They nationalized their gold. They're gonna, make one currency. They're trying to get rid of passports in Africa, and that is your true target. Socialism. Your true target is socialism. It isn't oil for that fact. You know what I'm saying? Your true target is socialism. They do not want Africa to be one. Because when Africa being one and leaders are actually listening to the people, you're going to have people out there leading by example. And one thing that they don't want is people leading by example, especially with the leaders of AFRICOM being so fucking cartoonishly evil. Buying $1 million cars while their people are in mud houses. Still to this day, in the 21st century. Helicopters, jets, while your fucking country is in disarray. And if we see Burkina Faso doing this, we see, other countries having their revolutions and rebellions, we can do that. We can do that too. And they don't want to give these people ideas because they know they're outnumbered. And once people realize that your life has already been counted for, meaning you are already dead. They already knew what they was going to do with you the moment that you was born. I ain't going to say that. The moment that you reached third grade, they knew exactly what they wanted to do with you. Whether they was going to put you in prison, a factory, military, et cetera, et cetera. They knew exactly what they wanted with you. Whether that happened or not, they still know what they want with you. It's the fucking truth. The government knows what the fuck they want with these bodies. And they don't need us working together. They need us pushing capitalism, individualism, the hustle culture and shit like this. Oh, well, Africa is anti-gay. They don't like gay people in Burkina Faso, and they pushing this gay bill and blah, blah. We have people that's living in NATO countries, NATO-ran countries, talking about some leaders being anti-gay, anti-LGBTQIA. You live under NATO's rule, bitch. You don't even have fucking rights to get married as a gay person. What are you talking about? You want to project, it's the same shit that they said about Burkina Faso. They said the same shit about Palestine. Oh, well, you know, Palestinians don't like gay people either. You know, Palestinians is racist. You know, Arabs own slaves. Okay. So you want me to want them to stay enslaved by our government? So just because a handful of these people are racist, or some people might own some slaves, or some people might did this back in the days, that all of these people are guilty, right? If that is the case, white people, get the fuck out of America. Matter of fact, if all of these people are guilty for what some people did generations ago, or even to this day, white people, all of you should fucking kill yourself. It seems to be only you black and brown people that's responsible for our leaders' shit, for our ancestors' shit. But when we bring up your ancestors, oh, that was a long time ago, is it? My mother was born in segregation. That wasn't a long time ago. My grandmother was a slave. This wasn't a long time ago. What the fuck? So yeah, miss me with that bullshit. I don't want to hear nothing from people that's living under NATO's rule. I'm not listening to anybody that's listening under NATO, that's living under NATO's rule about any leader being anti-homosexual. Ron, stop with the race baiting. I bleed just like you. Yeah, you bleed like me, but you don't live like me. Like, that's not race baiting. That's fucking reality. That's fucking reality. I don't know if you just jumped in here or whatnot, but we was talking about a whole fucking thing. We was talking about a whole fucking thing. So if we're responsible for what our ancestors did, so are fucking you. So are fucking you. And yes, we bleed the same, but we don't live the same. We don't have the same experience. You don't face racism and prejudice like I do. We bleed the same, but we are not the same. And I know what you guys are going to say. This class war. That is true. There's also a race war. There's a race war. There's a time, and to this day, people are getting the reproductive system snatched out of them without consent. The reason why we have these laws put in place is because black women was getting a reproductive right organ stripped from them. The reason why we have certain laws in place when it comes to prisons, jails, or juvies is because black man was targeted. Yes, you may be a poor white man, but you're not a poor black man. Do you understand that? So you might be a man that might see, they don't see you being poor first. They see your skin color before anything, and they judge you off of it. And don't act like that's not the fucking truth. The reality for a majority of black people, we still have to live under racism in the 21st century when we have all the education that our parents needed, and we still act the fucking same. So if I bring up white people, take it. Because some people need to tell y'all straight the fuck up. And I'm tired of doing this. I'm tired of doing this, man. Every time we talk about the system or problems that we have, and we know it's white people, the ones who's voting against child care, free schooling, free lunch, we know it's you guys that's doing this. You don't even hold your own people accountable, and we have to do it for you. And you telling me not to play the race card? And that's all white people do. That's all white people do is play the fucking race card. So I'm going to throw it back in your fucking face. Hold your people accountable so we won't have to. The reason why we still talk about race is because racism is still a problem. As a communist and as a black man, I will be a failure to my people to sit here and say, there is no war on our people. There's no way. We are the majority of the prison population and also the majority of the people who get exonerated from crimes that we didn't commit. So that means that we are being targeted over police and thrown in jail over nothing. I just seen a man go to jail for sneezing in his arm. A black man sneezed in his arm and he went to jail. $100,000 bail. This is the reality that we have to face. So yes, white man, you are discriminated against too, but it's nothing. It's nothing like being a black man in a racist ass country who's actively trying to take your fucking citizenship away. With your people cheering it. Even rich black people get discriminated against. Didn't Jim Jones go into fucking one of those fucking luxury brand stores? It was like, nigga, no. Who this pants sagging, bandana wearing ass nigga? Even though he probably make more money than all of them yearly, but you still a fucking nigga. So they ain't see him as a rich rapper. They see him as a fucking black man, as a hoodlum. I ain't gonna lie to him, Erika Kirk. I keep on calling her Trump. Erika Kirk memes is funny as fuck. She do be coming out like she like she Brock Lesnar or something. Oh, that's Batista. Man, that's fucking crazy. I don't like the memification of these people, but it is what it is. All right, let's get on to the next thing. Since we're talking about black people, let's talk about these black coons, aka hip-hop artists. And it's not only Nicki Minaj that is doing this. You know, she is in the hot seat right now because she has gave consent to Trump to bomb Nigeria. And yes, words are weapons, and words can get people killed. And when you give consent to the government to do those things, you have used your words as weapons. But she isn't the only one to do this. There's lots of rappers who try to toe the line or try to act like they don't see what's going on, you know, or, you know, like Snoop Dogg, for example. When Trump first got in office, he said, oh, well, if anybody go perform for that nigga, you a coon, you a sellout. Okay? So what did Snoop Dogg do the next time he went in? Okay. There's lots of rappers. NBA YoungBoy has gotten a pardon from Trump. NBA YoungBoy came out of prison and did a song for Donald Trump. Kodak Black did a song for Donald Trump after he was pardoned. Nicki Minaj is only in the hot seat because she got a big ass mouth. And a lot of people don't like her. A lot of people do love her. She has a cult following, but she's not the only artist out here that is doing this. And even some of my favorite artists is doing this. I know that they feel like they are on the right side of history, but they're not. The Kendrick Lamars, the Eminems, the Megan Thee Stallions, shaking our ass for Kamala Harris. You got fucking Eminem talking about snatching out Hillary Clinton's tonsils, but then he go and tap dance for Joe Biden 2 times. 50 Cent is a MAGA Republican. It's just like the lack of leadership in the black community is really telling. The lack of leadership coming from the black community is really telling when you have rappers as your political mouthpieces. Rappers, entertainers, actors. This is what we want from you. We want you to take a stand and stand there, whether that be on our side or not. Take a stand there. But don't sit here and be like, well, no, nigga, no. You know what the fuck you doing, bro. You know what the fuck you doing. You're lining your pockets. You're trying to keep your power. You don't want to shake the boat too much. And you a fucking coward. You a fucking coward. You know, that's my main gripe with Kendrick Lamar. Love the fucking music. One of the best musicians ever. But motherfucker, how can you be that educated and so dumb? How can you talk about shit that goes on in our neighborhoods and not connect that to Kamala Harris? You live in California, motherfucker. You live in California and you can't put what's happening to the black community and see what the Democrats is doing, seeing what they're holding back and all this shit, and you're gonna go and tap dance and praise Barack Obama not 1, 2, but 3 fucking times? I don't believe it. I don't believe that they are so undereducated, they don't know what's going on, that they don't understand that these people are evil people. I think that they are cowards, all of them. Like, I'm gonna continue to listen to your music, but you are a coward. You can't stand up for what's real, my nigga. Like, there is no canceling you, my nigga. You worth hundreds of millions of dollars, bro. There is no canceling you. They can't Kanye you. You know what I'm saying? Shit, they can barely cancel Kanye. You think you can cancel Beyonce and Jay-Z? If they came out and said, fuck the UAE, we're giving $100 million to this radical communist group. We're gonna buy them guns. We're gonna buy them this. We're gonna buy them that. We're gonna make sure that we have a fucking front line of soldiers on the ground against our government. You think they can be canceled? Fuck no. Niggas gonna be diehard Beyonce fans. Beyonce can come up to one of these motherfuckers and spit in their mouth, and they'd be like, you can't cancel these people. Worth billions of dollars. What do you have to lose? What do you have to lose, my nigga? You done gained everything. You got everything you want. All we asking for you is to pick a side and stay there. But look at you. Amber Rose, fucking, who else call themselves political? Now, Cardi B, I give her some leeway because I don't expect Cardi to be too, political, but surprisingly she is. She want to tax the rich. She want this, and that. But she need to get out of this Democrat progressive bullshit, and she need to pull herself further to the left because you're not going to get rich people taxed by aligning yourself with Democrats who align themselves with rich people who own corporations. Like, what the fuck? These people own your politicians, and you're telling me that these politicians are going to follow what you say? Like, no, they don't care. All of them are cowards in my eyes. Like, there's no way I would have a platform, have hundreds of millions of dollars, all the information at my fingertips and at my thumbs, and not be educated on what's going on in the world. You telling me Rihanna don't know that she has slaves working for her Fenty brand? You telling me Beyonce don't know that she has slaves working for her makeup brand and her clothing line? Right. They know. But see, the thing is, if they get too political, people gonna start calling them out. Like, hold on, bitch. Don't you own slaves? If you want to talk about some political shit, get rid of your slaves. That's the same shit they did to LeBron James. Say, nigga, don't you got people in those sweatshops making your shoes? The shoes that cost $2 to make, you selling them for $200? Don't you got slaves making your shoes? So you want to get political, you want to take a knee? Take those slaves out of your sweatshops and hire us. Matter of fact, put those factories that make your shoes and put them into Ohio, where you're from, and employ your people and pay them $15, $20 an hour to make your shoes. Oh, you don't want to do that because you're going to lose value. Okay, say that. You were a capitalist before you were a black man. You were a capitalist before you were a human. Because there's no way another human can enslave somebody, look at it and just be like, you're not a human at that point. You're not. You're on a whole different fucking level, bro. Whole different level. You're not even thinking like a human anymore. You're not thinking about loved ones, the family, the sick days, the this and that. You want money, 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 money. And that's all these motherfuckers are here for, is to get money out of us. They don't care about us fucking being exploited. They don't care about us being, victims of society. They don't care. As long as we can go buy their shitty ass albums every fucking year and stream it every fucking day, that's all they give us a fuck about. That's all they give a fuck about. Because they actually gave a fuck about us, they would be out here on the ground, man. They would actually be building things and not these charities that funnel their dirty money into clean money. Because I see it all the time. Eminem paid off $100 million in school, $100,000 in school debt, $300,000 school debt. Kendrick Lamar, his wife, did the same thing, and these people did the same thing. And yeah, I'm not dumb enough to fall for that. I know that money is being washed. I know that those corporations are more likely, or those nonprofit organizations and charities are more likely owned by either that rapper or somebody that they are kin to. Just like Bill Gates, just like those other billionaires who said, I'm not giving a dime to my children. They're going to have to work hard. If y'all believe that shit, I got a desert in the middle of Detroit that I've been growing some weed out of, and we're going to meet up and we're going to smoke in that motherfucker. All the weed is free. If y'all believe that, if y'all believe Bill Gates ain't leaving a penny, if y'all believe Jackie Chan, and I know y'all love Jackie Chan, if y'all believe Jackie Chan isn't leaving his money to his children, you are fooled. Yes, Jackie Chan may claim to be a communist, but the motherfucker's a billionaire. You don't think he know how to wash his money? If he was to leave his money, he's going to have to pay, they're going to have to pay an inheritance tax. This is one of the ways that they can get around the inheritance tax. From houses to properties, cars, boats, all that shit. They got loopholes. You think these billionaires are just gonna just give all their money away? Oh, that's money that's locked up. RJ. What up, nigga? What up? I'm doing a show right now, man. Can you call me back at like 1 something?
All right, good, nigga. Your phone had went off for a while?
Yeah, I was broke. But I got it back on.
All right, nigga, I'm tapping in with you.
All right, man, be smooth now.
Okay. Yeah, you too.
What you mean you too, nigga? I ain't in jail. What the fuck? What the fuck? He probably like, oh, God damn it. When the waiter be like, enjoy your meal. All right, yeah, you too. Oh shit! The fuck this nigga talking about? All right, let's get to Somalia. They are giving Israel a tongue lashing. So let's see how this is going. This was reported on yesterday.
The claim is made by the representative of Israel, who spoke before me. I will make 3 points, Excellency. First, actions of occupying power in Palestine and indeed in the broader region are well documented. These actions constitute clear violations of international law. What we see today, time and time again, are acts to terrorize civilian populations and crimes against humanity and forced displacement of a whole community, starvation of innocent people, and killing and maiming hundreds of thousands. And someone doing all these things are lecturing us today what they call genocide and things like that. I'm shocked to listen to the outrageous comments from the Israeli representative.
No, I'm trying to see why my shit not working.
We want to talk about genocide.
My
It's
speakers, I can't hear
Israel
nothing.
that's committed on our own eyes every day. He represents a government that killed more than 70,000 people, civilians, including children, women, elderly, doctors, and other health workers, and patients in hospitals, destroying infrastructures, deliberately starving people of Gaza. To come before us, esteemed council, and
You know what I would have said, bro? I'm talking to the chat. You can hear the video just a bit quiet. I would have just straight up said, these white men are dangerous, and just walked off. I ain't got time to be, y'all can't question us about this. We know what y'all doing in Palestine, this and that. I don't have to fucking tell you shit. These white men are dangerous. Walk off. Mic drop. Fuck it. Because ain't no way you sitting here talking about human rights, human violations, and genocide. This is the same shit. This is the same shit. Why? Remember when America went after South Africa, and they was talking about there's a white genocide, there's a white genocide, there's a white genocide. Nigga, y'all only got mad because they called out Israel for doing a fucking genocide. Y'all only got mad because because South Africa called out Israel for committing a fucking genocide in Palestine. And now y'all trying to turn the tables, and it don't work like that. You can't put the fucking toothpaste back in the tube. You can't put the toothpaste back in the fucking tube. So don't fucking don't sit here and try to lecture me about human rights, human violations, when you are committing atrocities, not only in Somalia, Nigeria, Palestine, Iran, Iraq, Afghanistan. Nigga, y'all are the last motherfuckers that should be talking. If anything, I ain't gonna say it. YouTube struck neck video. Man, that's when I'll be flying under the radar. You know what I'm saying? I don't like being that popular. You know what I'm saying? I like my shit flying under the radar. I can tell y'all motherfuckers to overthrow the government. They don't listen to my shit. Nick be making their ass mad. Nick be making their ass mad. I'll be on some other shit. You know, they don't want to pay attention to me. But if you can, please donate to Tour for the Poor. We got a giveaway going on in 16 days on January 16th. My birthday is going to be a barbecue. We're going to have coats, jackets, food, and blankets, haircuts. So if you are in Michigan or in the Metro Detroit area, please let me know. We can meet up. And if you have any skills like cutting hair, cooking, barbecuing, we're gonna have fried chicken there, barbecue chicken there. We're gonna do rice and I think macaroni and cheese. So if y'all know how to cook, if you know how to cut, if you want to hand out some blankets, if you know how to talk to people, bring your ass out here. I know it's gonna be the middle of the winter, so it's gonna be cold, but you're going back to your home after that, and these people are gonna be homeless. So at least we can give them a couple of hours of our time and be there while the government is telling them why we can't. But this is I'm actually funded by Communist Millionaire. I don't know if you guys know that. I don't want to say his name. A lot of people don't like him. But I'm actually funded by a communist that got a couple of $100 million. He helped me with the library a lot. So, shout out to him. Always got love, always got solidarity for you, always looking out for Black and brown communities. That's a lot of things people don't really focus on. They like when he complained on the internet, they'd be like, oh, well, he's worth $250 million. And he's fucking complaining. Like, yeah, he's fucking complaining. People still poor. What the fuck? Because I'm rich don't mean I don't want people to, not live comfortably. Like, yeah. Oh, it ain't my birthday. It's my son's birthday. My son's birthday is today. So if you want to donate to him, donate to him. But we're doing something else. You know what I'm saying? We're doing something else. Please donate to her for the poor if you can. It's 12 o'clock. I got to get ready for work. It was good talking to you guys. I will be back tomorrow again. I'm gonna do this at 10 o'clock. That way I can do my full 2 hours. So I'll see you guys tomorrow at 10 o'clock. I'm gonna do this every day from 10 to 12. So I guess we got a morning show. And I will be joining George Soros. No. He's a communist. No, not a George Soros type of guy. He's a communist. I'm pretty sure y'all can Google him. His name starts with an F. But yeah, I gotta get out of here. If you guys can, please donate to her for the poor. We gotta get up out of here. I gotta take my ass to work and go slave for these fucking parasite ass landlords. So it was good seeing you guys. We had a great conversation. If you missed it, please rewind us back. I will be seeing you guys tomorrow. And I love you. Peace out.